trouble is today's a good weather.
Yeah.
So it always goes against you. If it's raining a lot in a live event, they don't turn up. If it's too bright, they don't turn up. If there's a tube strike, so it tends to vary. Okay, so we're live on YouTube, and I'll switch it on to broadcast. Okay, so it's streaming live on YouTube. It's a pity I can't get it to also stream on the other service. I think it only allows one by the looks of it. Okay, so we got that going. So, okay, so it's streaming live on YouTube. It's a pity I can't get it to also stream on the other service. Okay, we've got. It only allows one by the looks of it. Okay, we've got 2 attendees there. They can talk if you want now. Hi, guys. Actually, you can see them there. So.
Hey, how are you keeping? Good to be here.
Okay. Okay, we've got 2 attendees there. Hello. They can talk if you want. Is that Stephen, is it? Actually, you can see them there.
It was. How are you keeping? Good to be here.
We're getting lots of echo through here, Manoj.
Is it me echoing or them echoing?
I think it's you listening back.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got 2 attendees there. Hello. They can talk if you want. Is that Stephen, is it? Actually, you can't see them there.
I think it's better to switch off the sound from your YouTube.
Hello, Catherine. Is it me echoing or them echoing?
Hi.
Everything's echoing back there.
Where's the echo coming from, Barry?
It sounds like it's probably the YouTube.
All right, okay. All right, let me just go and do that. Hello, Catherine. Okay, can you hear me, Catherine?
Hear you, yeah.
Hi there. Hello, Catherine.
Hi. That definitely sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, we'll try everyone. Hello, Boon Chun. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, so we'll give it a couple of minutes. Shall we put the other music on, or we'll leave that for the moment? We'll have to get our production sorted out another time. Let me just get my PowerPoint up. So we'll just fire it up and share the screen. Okay, we've got 3 people on so far. Frank, do you want to say hello to Catherine and Boone and Stephen?
Yes, yeah. How you all doing?
Great.
So,
Keeping pretty cool, yeah.
and where's everybody from?
I'm Stephen here. I'm from Navan, so it's about 50 kilometers northwest of Dublin.
Oh, lovely. Catherine, where are you from?
I'm in Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, lovely.
Mhm.
One of my best friends lives 2 hours from there near Vale.
Yeah.
Enric Blatt, yeah.
Lovely. Yeah.
He's just done the 19-hour road trip with 3 of his dogs down to his place in Florida.
Oh, wow. that's a lot.
That wasn't good. And Boone, where are you? Oh, okay. Great.
See, Boone is Crumlin. He's from Crumlin, Dublin.
Okay, nice.
And just
Yeah.
keeping an eye on the chat here. Anyone wants to put anything in the chat that doesn't want to talk live, just do so and I will read it out.
Catherine, do you know Scott at all? He's a speaker in, well-known speaker in Denver.
What's his last name?
His dad used to own the Denver Cowboys. What is Scott's surname? I'll tell you right now. Let's have a look here. Scott Friedman.
Friedman sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if I do know him. That last name sounds familiar.
Okay. And Svetlana, where are you from?
I'm Bulgarian, but I live in Dublin.
Oh, nice. So I've got to work out, is it the Bulgarian accent or the Irish accent?
A mixture of both, I'd say.
Right. As you can hear from mine, I'm a Londoner.
Yeah, I can hear that, yeah.
Okay, can you just check whether anybody has contacted you, Damien, in case anybody's got a problem?
What do you all do? Stephen, what do you do?
I'm a change coach and consultant. Run my own business, so it's been an interesting couple of weeks. I'll be very, very fair for that. But yeah, change, business, organizational change, and human change would be my specialist areas.
Okay, so you must be as busy as anything.
It's busy. It's interesting trying to get business out of busy though. There's definitely two different areas. A lot of people looking for help and guidance, and trying to find people who are willing to do so for an invoice is quite an interesting dance at the moment.
All right, yeah. What about yourself, Boone? Boone, what do you do? Or let's go to Catherine. Catherine, what do you do?
Yeah, so I run a swim school in Boulder, and we are a scuba dive, swim, and travel shop. So you can imagine that we're on hold right now, but we also do a lot of marine science and education. So a big thing of what we're trying to do is change our word a little bit and do some virtual education and things like that, and try and flow with the times.
Oh, great. I was in Boulder last year. Lovely place. I like it.
Yeah, thank you. We
And
love it here.
Svetlana, what do you do? No answer. Minaj, did you tell them that if they're late, they have to do 50 sit-ups?
I think at the moment, we have a couple of chats there. Hello, nice to see you again. That's from Boone. You're looking after the text and all, aren't you, Barry?
Yeah, I'm having a look here. I can see that there's a couple of people, but there's no video and no sound. So we don't need to add them, do we?
No, well, what we can do is give us 1 more minute. We're only 2 minutes into it. I just want to check because we've got a couple of people texting me wanting the details. That's what I was saying. Just check if anybody sent you a text.
It might have been confusing with the 2 emails, like I was confused. I didn't know which one to use.
Yeah, well, only you would have gotten 2 different ones. Everybody just got one.
Just, okay.
And that explained everything to them.
Okay.
I'm trying to find this.
Yeah, there's somebody there saying they can't just log out.
Just send them the links. I think you should have the link for the webinar and all from the text. So just cut and paste that out, Barry.
I will indeed, yeah. I'll send it through now. And let me grab that now.
All of us log out and log in.
No, we're okay. It's just some of the other. So
You just copy that out and you can,
yeah, okay.
all right. We should really have given people 10 minutes to come on board. Thank you for your patience, everybody.
I'm just going to grab a quick water. I'll be back in 1 sec.
All right. In the meantime, I'll just pop the agenda for everybody. Can everyone see the screen?
Yep, video marketing coming up.
Okay. Guys, just put your hands up if you can see and hear so Barry can track it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Or do
Okay,
you
yeah.
have full
Well,
part-
everybody, yeah. No, we're looking good.
Okay, I think the numbers are coming together here. We've now got 12 people on. It's always a challenge. We had 119 books, so I'm kind of anxious that we get enough people here. Is everybody having a good time? Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Miriam. If you guys want to talk, we can set it up for you all. I'll just allow everybody to talk at the moment.
Okay, yeah. So
You can talk. So everybody can say hello.
Hello?
yeah.
Who's that?
Hello there. John?
Yes, sir.
John, how you doing? Where are you from?
Good. Los Angeles, California.
Oh, wow. Very good, yeah. So how are things over there?
Well, I'd like to say that we could be better.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Well, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, can everyone see the agenda slide? The PowerPoint with the streaming traffic.
Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so just so that people are kind of familiar with it, we'll just put the agenda screen. We're trying something different to have an interactive and a live workshop afterwards and a webinar in the beginning. So it's in two parts. We're probably going to run a little bit over time, but this is roughly the agenda. So what we're going to do is ask everybody to put their questions in the Q&A so Barry can moderate it at the end.
Yeah.
There'll be a couple of polls to get your feedback, and then we'll take a little comfort break, and then we're going to go on to a separate Zoom meeting. So can everybody take those details down for the meeting? Can you see it there? Hands up.
Can you put it in the chat box for us?
Yeah. Will do.
Barry's going to do that. Okay. And so the second part, you're going to practice a little bit of the video skills that Frank is going to show. And the best people are going to win a prize, right? Which Frank will tell you all about. And then it'll be a chance. So the second thing, it's a Zoom meeting rather than a webinar. Does that work with everybody? Hands up if everybody's followed that. How many hands have we got, Barry?
Yeah, no, everybody's getting up there. Yeah, I'm just going to throw that in the chat box. That's the Zoom meeting afterwards there now gone in. And all seems to be good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, everybody seems good. Somebody mentioned my there's a ghost in the back of me, but that's I think a bit of flashing going on. Might be my lights.
Barry, no flashing, please.
Yeah. Very good, very good.
Okay, I'm just gonna deal. So
That's behind Manoj. Yeah, it's Manoj. A bit of flashing behind you. It is actually not me.
all right. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my video off. And Frank, shall we go ahead and start, or do you want to give it one more minute? We're sitting at People are coming and going. I'm just dealing with a couple of queries.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
just
give it 5 minutes more. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me just get this out to Damien. Have you got any texts with people having problems?
No text comes through yet. No, we're all good. Yeah, we're all good on that end.
Okay, just bear with me a moment while we get, where's my screen gone?
Okay, yeah. There we go.
Okay, I'm just gonna, Frank, if you want to take over, so that you're basically running it, and you can set your screen share whenever you're ready, then you can have control.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that all right, Frank? But in fact, actually, we forgot one thing. Barry, you got to give that da 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 da.
Yeah, I'm going to introduce Frank. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so Frank Furness, CSP, is an international sought-after sales and technology speaker and social media presenter. He's a specialist in sales, technology, social media, and goal setting and how they work in tandem to producing results for organizations. He currently spends 70% of his time speaking internationally, working in 69 countries. Frank is a regular speaker at Entrepreneurs University, and his clients include the British Olympic Team, the Professional Cricketers Association, Sporting Champions, and Sport England. In 2017, he was awarded top speaker for Visage Europe, and in 2011, introduced the Speaker Hall of Fame. In 2013, he was awarded the TC Australia Overseas Speaker of the Year for his 28 presentations and was averaged 94%. Apart from speaking, Frank has internet marketing business with 22 websites, all producing income. He has been an avid supporter of video marketing for many years, and his YouTube channel has 700 videos, 4 million views, and over 700 subscribers. So
7,000.
Please introduce Frank Furness.
Great, thanks. There's 7,000 there. In fact, I should have sent you an easier one, just weird looking guy with funny accent. That would have been a good introduction. Right, are we all ready to boogie? Right, okay, I'm going to share my screen here. Can you all see my PowerPoint okay there? We're into the PowerPoint. You all see that okay? Great, so I thought I'd start off with a nice little introduction video, yeah? Okay, so straight into some places where you can go and get things and make something like that. Took me about 3 minutes to make that. And if you get your pens and paper, you're going to be doing lots of writing tonight. But that comes from a place called presentermedia.com, presentermedia.com. Cost me about $100 a year. If anyone does any PowerPoint presentations, it is a must-have. It does animated videos, GIFs, all kinds of stuff. That produced that one for me. But then if you wanted something a bit more traditional, we could do a welcome something like this. Welcome to all your webinar rights. Now that one I did earlier on today, and that one took me about 3 minutes to make. There's so many great resources, and the place you go for that is a place called InVideo, INVIDEO, invideo.com. Absolutely awesome site where you can go in. The thing is, I'm going to show you so many different resources tonight. I've been doing this now for at least 10 years. I've been on television, presenter courses. I have a home in Orlando, and my home over there, I've converted my garage into a green screen studio. I've made over 1,000 videos there already. So I love what's happening with video. But in fact, I'm going to show you something that's really, oh, let me tell you about this. We're going to have 2 winners of the webinar tonight. So I've produced a product it sells for $47 called Selling from Home. Brilliant, brilliant webinar. Anybody can buy it. But we're going to have 2 winners tonight. By the end of the evening, we'll be announcing them. So more about that a little bit later on. By the way, does anybody want to win? Just type into the chat box if you want to be a winner there, because I love winners. So anyone want to win? Just type in, yes, me, I want to win. So we've got 1 person that wants to win there. Let's have a look there. Okay. So now let's have a look at something that's really, really embarrassing. 10 years ago when I started, this is one of the first videos I made. And when I look back here, okay, 6 people want to win the prize. That's pretty cool. When I started out, this was one of the first videos I produced. And it's like embarrassing to watch now, because what it really was just a PowerPoint presentation where I just spoke from slide to slide. Hi, this is Frank Furness with tools and tips. And today we're going to be speaking about something really important, how to get that job, how to get hired. Have you ever thought about, that's just crazy, a PowerPoint presentation going from slide to slide. I don't know how anyone's ever going to watch that, but the interesting thing is that's presentation had 496,000, well, nearly 497,000 views on that video. So again, people say to me, how long should a video be? The average watching time with YouTube is 36 seconds, but that doesn't mean your video must be 36 seconds. It's all about having great, great content. And I didn't realize it at the time, although it was the most boring video, the content was fantastic on there. So if we look at video here now, adding a video to the front page of your website can get you onto the front page of Google 53 times more than anything else. What I want you all to do, everybody that's watching now, I want you just to get out your iPhones. I'm just going to stop the show. I want you to get out your iPhones. I want you to type in sales technology speaker. Just type that in and see who comes out at the top. So again, sales technology speaker. And let me know if I come up there. So I'm in London. My website's in London. I shouldn't come up. Am I coming up on anybody's there? Catherine wants to be a winner, yeah. So again, just type up there. Yep, LinkedIn. Wow, how cool is that? By just having a good LinkedIn, I'm going to come up on the first page of Google. Anything else coming up there? Just type it in there. In fact, I own the first page for that phrase everywhere in the world. Last year I did a tour of Asia. I went to China, Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, everywhere. Everywhere I went, I tested it, and I own that first page. Let me show you why. A couple of reasons, and I'm going to go out of this, and I'm going to actually go into the internet now. So if we pull over to the internet, yeah, there we go. I've typed in sales technology speaker. The 2 biggest influencers today, one is LinkedIn. If you get your LinkedIn profile right, you will get onto the first page of Google. I just ran a free webinar on how to use LinkedIn and showed people how to do that. But the second thing is what we are seeing tonight over there. Who owns YouTube? Google. So I have no idea how Google works, but I do know how to play the Google game. And I'm just going to keep feeding the fish, which means each week I will make 1 video. In every video, you'll see that phrase, sales technology speaker, comes up in 3 places. It comes up in the title, it comes up in the description, and it comes up in the tags. So as long as you're doing that, and YouTube sees that you're a contributor, it sees that word over there, that phrase, you start to own it. And that's what I do. I've owned it for 7 or 8 years now. Nobody's been able to get me off the first page. So that's the first thing, really. It's all about the power of video. 53 times more chance of getting onto the first page of a Google search. Let's have a look here as well. Now, also video emails. I don't know if anyone's using video emails, but video and emails has been shown to double click-through rates. So I'm going to go out of this again. And I got an email recently from a friend of mine. I'm going to go out of here. We do a lot of stuff together on LinkedIn. And the other day we had about an hour talk. soon as we were finished, I'd forgotten everything he said. I was like, hey, Joey, up in Florida there, help me, tell me what I've got to do. And about 2 minutes later, I get this video email. And this is just awesome. So take a look at what we can do with video emails. So he actually sent me the email, but then if I go through, let's take a look here at what I got from Joey. So let's take it to the beginning. So this is the message I got, the video from Joey.
Hey Frank, Joey here, and I'm using Drift Video. This is the software that you can get for free. I actually have the pro version that you can record stuff on your desktop, do this little thing right here, and include it in an email like I did to you just now. Okay, so quickly, here's what we're going to do.
So there you see a couple of things. Firstly, the email I got from him had a little GIF, animated GIF on it. So I click onto that, takes me into Drift here. I see his picture. He can make himself bigger and smaller. But in the next 5 minutes, he explained exactly what I had to do on Meet Alfred here. So please take a look at that there, drift.com, drift.com. Awesome site for video emails. So there we go, video emails, double the amount of people, or you're going to get double the click-through rates on that one. I'm going to go out and show you some of my equipment as well. Let's stop this show. I want to show you around my office, and instead of PowerPoint, the real live thing's better. So let me show you some of the stuff. Of course, we know we can all use the iPhone. Problem is, it hasn't got a great zoom lens. So what you then do is you get your little zoom lens and you screw it in. By the way, I own the domain for iPhoneZoomLens.com. How cool is that? I'm just waiting for somebody to offer me a lot of money for that. Don't know if it's ever going to happen. Second thing, these things are great, but the sound is not fantastic. So what you need is a good microphone. And this here is the VideoMic ME from Rode. If you take a look at that, RODE mini mic. And all you do is you just clip that in there. So there I've got a microphone. Challenge is if I'm outside, there's a lot of wind and I'm hearing. What you've got to do there is go hunting, find yourself a dead rat, and you just put the dead rat onto the front of your camera. It's not really a dead rat. It's just a pop cover that I put on over there. Now you get rid of that. What about a bit of light? We need some light. Well, of course, we can get our little chat light. Put your little chat light on, switch on. How cool is that? A whole video set up over there under $100. Isn't that cool? So girls, you can put this in your bag. Guys, you can put this in your pocket. You've got a great little video set up there. And by the way, one of the other things is always get a good microphone. And this is a little microphone that I'd recommend you. I carry it with me everywhere. It goes into the USB port. The sound is awesome. You can see there, it's called the Samson Go, SAMSON Go. It sells for around £50. It's tiny. And again, I love portable stuff that I can carry with me. Let me show you around my office as well, yeah? And you can see my setup that I'm using. First thing you need is you need some great lighting. So you can see I've got some really good lights over here. There's one there. There's my other light over there. You need a good microphone. I actually have a professional microphone. So this is a 600-pound Rode microphone. But you won't know the difference really between this and a 20-pound clip-on mic unless you're doing high sort of end podcasts. That's my mixer over there. I have a professional mixer. And let's go back up here again. And as you can see, I have a beautiful home. Actually, I'm cheating a little bit over there. We know that with Zoom, we can go in and we can get the backgrounds. Let's have a look and see what my real background looks like here. Uh-oh, that's what my background looks like. It's not so glamorous anymore, is it? So green screen is fantastic, but take a look at this cool little thing. I'm just going to move my chair backwards and watch what happens. Can you see my chair's got wings? It's got a green screen wing. I'll just put that on, come sit in front and get myself lined up, go back into my green screen. I can open up any background I want. Oh, that looks a bit posh. That's where I'm going to be from now. I'm going to be in that posh house. I like that. It's better than my other house there. So there's some cool things. Okay, Barry, do you want me to answer any questions as they come up here, or are you going to keep them to the end? I can't hear you, Barry. Do you want to unmute?
Sorry, Frank. Yeah, I've just asked there in the chat box now to welcome any messages. So anyone that has any, please, by all means do, and we can submit it to Frank.
Okay, I think I saw there, what was there's lots of questions there.
They were saying about
what was the light?
The website, when you were showing the mic and the lens. Right, but I think you were referring to the domain name that you owned, or was it a live site?
Which one was that?
So when you were talking about the lens for the iPhone camera.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, if you want to get an iPhone zoom lens, just go into Amazon. You can get them really cheap. I haven't actually done anything with the domain. I'm just going to sell it sometime. Somebody also asked about the light. It's called the Chat Light, ChatLight. That's it there. Somebody also asked what software you're using for the green screen. I'm just using the built-in Zoom. If you go down to the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see a little video and it says stop video. There's a little arrow. If you just click on that there, you can go in and let me share the screen. I don't know if it'll work. Oh no, it hides that there. It's just, yeah, it doesn't allow me to do that. But if you go down to the, let's have a look there. Can you see there? Okay, there you could see it. Can you see where it says choose virtual background? If you click onto that there, that will bring up your different backgrounds. You can see all the different backgrounds. And if you just go into Google and just type in free Zoom virtual backgrounds, there are hundreds out there. Download it onto your computer and just click add image, and you can see all of the different backgrounds I have over here. You can even have moving backgrounds like a television background over there, but that can be a little bit irritating. So let's just move back to, let's go back to another.
Frank, yeah, that the question was when we were talking about the lens, you did mention some website. So they were just asking a question.
For the Zoom lens?
Ben Rossito, it just said it wasn't that site, it was the other site. Whatever site you mentioned just before you had started speaking about the lens and connecting the lens to the iPhone. Maybe it was the product itself, was it?
Let's just go back here again. I mentioned iPhone zoom lens, but that's just the domain that I own.
Yeah, that's what I taught you. Okay, so maybe you might ask the question again there, or if you have, hold on, we have a new one here now. No, not that one. She's saying, or he's saying, yeah, we can check that out and maybe look into that later on. No problem.
Okay, yeah, we'll look at that. We're going to take lots of questions. This is another little piece of kit I bought in Thailand, and I don't go there for the reasons you think I do. I go there for the nice beaches, and I've got my favorite shop that I go to. I paid $20 for this little piece of kit. What it does, it holds 3 cameras, or 3 iPhones. With mine, I have 2 iPhones and an iPad. You can see all of my zoom lenses are on there. My lights are on there. And what I want to do, if I want to do live streaming video, I don't just want to go out to Facebook. I will go out to Facebook on that one. I will go out onto YouTube on that one, and maybe onto Twitter or LinkedIn with that. So every time I do a live stream, I do it once, but I'm going out to every channel. So again, all of us have got a couple of extra spare phones at home, get that little kind of stand. And again, if you just go onto Google and just put their triple iPhone holder, it'll come up there. This is AutoCue. AutoCue is really, really expensive. I got one, I paid £600 for it, and I'm too scared to use it because the glass is so fragile. What I've done now, I use my iPad, and for $3.99, I bought this software. It is brilliant. Best Prompter Pro, which is a teleprompter, just software, an app that you use, and there it is. You take your Word document or your PDF, upload it, and you just hit your play, and you can put scroll at whatever speed you want to. It's just awesome, a little piece of software for $3.99. So that works really, really well.
Somebody's asking Frank there, what is it possible to get a list of the equipment? It was Sinead.
Okay, good question. If you all just, if you email me, frank@frankfurness.com, I've actually got a 143-page book, free ebook with all of the equipment. In fact, when we have a break a little bit later on, I'll pull up the website for you and I'll paste it in. You can just click on it and go and download the free ebook. So there is a 143-page with every piece of equipment, plus all of the links to Amazon or wherever you can buy it. They're all there. So during the break, I'll pull that up and I'll pull that up. If you just remind me about that, Barry.
No problem, Frank. And can you just repeat the name of the prompter software again, please?
Okay, let's go back to it here. There it is there. It is Best Prompter Pro. If you just type that into, there it is, into your apps, Best Prompter Pro. They've just done an upgrade now and it's really good.
Okay.
I tell you, your brains are going to be frazzled by the end of this. This is the kind of equipment you'll see in that book, where the different lights and where you can buy it. So everything is in that book. That's what my office looks like. You've just seen that. What you see over here is another microphone that I recommend. It's called the Yeti YETI Blue, and it sells for about £50. Really good microphone. Software. This is the software that I recommend. I've bought every piece of software for video editing. Some of them are so difficult, I've got no clue how to use them. This is the easiest and the best. It's called Camtasia Studio from a company called TechSmith. I do my green screen with this. I do all of my editing. It's just the most awesome software. And if you go in, they're so confident about their software that you can go and download it for 1 month free. No credit card, nothing, just download, let me try it out. And they know you will love it so much, you'll probably buy it at the end of the month. So that is the one piece of software I'd recommend. And then here's a great little piece of software. And again, this is an app on the iPhone. So this is iMovie. I have clients all over the world that I coach and I work with. And I have one client in the US. He owns a company called Speedy Car Wash, second biggest car wash in the world. It's worth about $1 billion. And I work with his sales and his marketing team every month, coaching them, showing them what to do with LinkedIn, video, all of that kind of stuff, which I'm available for anyone for, by the way. And
sorry, Frank, it's okay there, is it, for the moment? Sorry to stop you in your tracks. Just some people come up saying your screen's not sharing. Can you just double check?
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, please shout at me because I get so excited that I sometimes forget to share my screen. So just shout at me, or hey, share your screen. So there we go. So this is iMovie. Let me go back to Camtasia. So always shout at me there. There's Camtasia. CAMTASIA. Just write that down. From TechSmith.
Oh.
And that's the iMovie from the App Store. As I say, I'm working with this company, Speedy Car Wash, and I'm working with their young managers, their area managers, 26 years old. And I said, why don't you go and create some videos for me? And I gave them a couple of lessons on what to do. Just take a look at this awesome video. That 26-year-old guy never made a video in his life before. Take a look at this and let me know what you think. I like that production designer, Frank Furness. Yeah, how cool is as that? I mean, a 26-year-old guy that's never made a film is just absolutely awesome. So let me show you some other resources and a bit more advanced stuff. So we've got all the basics over there. Now here's something else that I use. It's called Promo. And let's go back in here again. Again, Barry, any questions? Just give me a shout there.
Yeah, no more questions here. To see how long I don't want to hear. How was the car wash visit? How was the car? Sorry, how was that car? Was video used? Did it lead to much in sales? Oh, it's only someone being humorous.
Okay, yeah, and again, all it is marketing. Can you imagine if every one of their people can just make basic videos like that, upload it to YouTube, upload it to TikTok, upload it to those kind of places? They create a huge awareness. And we actually work on a big marketing campaign. We want to drive people to a free car wash using that kind of stuff. When they come in for a free car wash, they do an upsell that sells them into an annual pass. So there's a whole sales pitch, but it starts with the video.
And
Now,
Frank,
yes.
Sorry, Frank, was that then just to maybe what they related back to was, I suppose, how effective was that within the sales pitch, I suppose, of the company? How effective? You know, do they use a lot of video for their promotion and stuff?
Yeah, they use tons of video, tons and tons of video. So working with a team, we do about 1 or 2 videos a week that we put up and put out there. And it's just so effective because they put different videos out for different audiences. The more professional will go into their B2B market where they're going to be selling in corporate car washes to a huge company like GE or something. We'll have your normal day-to-day kind of ones where we'll be using kids and animals and that kind of thing for your everyday family. And then for the younger people, we'll be using something like TikTok. So each kind of video has a purpose towards a certain target market.
Very good.
Right, some more places you can go to. This is a site called Promo, P-R-O-M-O. And I use this as well to create, there's so many sites out there that have got fantastic templates that you can actually use. And so I do a lot of work in the health and fitness industry, and I just made this quick little video. Now, this is the kind of thing I can do, and I can sell to personal trainers for $500 and just using something like Promo. Take a look at this. I want to tell you, you go to any studio and you ask them to produce that, that's going to cost you $3 or $4 grand. If I'm promoting one of my courses, here's another one that I did here. So, I mean, you can create really professional looking stuff by using these sites that are out there. Some of them are subscription based, some of them are free. So this is promo.com, promo.com. That's the one we looked at a little bit earlier there in video.com. That's the one that was pouring the beer for us. Remember that one? Mm-hmm. And then again, Vimeo, the paid version of Vimeo is fantastic as well. I mean, if you just take a look here, they've got hundreds of templates. And no matter what kind of business you're in, you can find the template. You go in there, you change the words, you've got a professional video, you download it, and you start using it straight away. So let's say I was a real realtor, how to buy a new home. I would go in there. There's a great little video. All of the writing, I can just go in and I can change the writing, get the video produced, put that onto my website. And by the way, you put your video everywhere. It goes onto Facebook, it goes onto Vimeo, it goes onto YouTube, it goes onto LinkedIn, Dailymotion, all of the other sites. Can you see that? All you do is customize, and I won't spend too much time there, but you can go in, you can customize each of these videos here. Can you see if I was going to change that? How to buy, let's say I wanted to just change it to your home. You just go in and you see how easy it is. I put in your home, done, without breaking Menarge's bank. There we go. Done. And how cool is that? So straight away, I mean, you can do awesome stuff. Let me show you something else that I did using the pro version of this here. And I'm jumping all over the place because I want to show you so much. So take a look at this. This was to promote one of my courses. By the way, also write that down, video and YouTube marketing.com. That's my site, video and YouTube marketing.com. So take a look at this video here I produced with one or two things, but the main one was Vimeo. Now you can see there, if I had to go to any video production company, again, they would have charged me $4 or $5 grand to do that. It's easy to do by yourself. Play around, practice a little bit. And I'm so used to doing that. In a day, I can put out 4 or 5 really professional videos. I think that's got to be my next business, is don't tell anyone these secrets, just make videos and sell them. But any of us on this call today can be using any of those products there. Let's go back here again. And I'm going to take you into a few advanced things now on, let's go back here to, I want us to go back into the internet. I want to show you a couple of more things over here. Now, this is another great site. If any of you want to sell a product, so let's say I'm a coach and I've just got one video. I don't want to go and pay a fortune to Teachable or Kajabi. This is a site called Boon.tv, B-O-O-N. You can go and you can upload your videos to there. It's got a built-in sort of sales pitch where people can go, they can pay for it. Your money is paid out for you. And up until now, it's free. So please go and take a look at that, Boon.tv. And again, I've got hundreds of these resources. Again, just have a look at video and YouTube marketing.com. A couple of other things I want to show you. I want to get somebody to subscribe to my channel. Now, you do need a pen and paper for this here. Any video or any channel that you've got, let me go back here again and find this for you. This is what I want you to write down there. That's the code to get anyone to subscribe to your channel. So it is $_confirmation=1. If you just take that and put that behind your YouTube channel, and what I do is I will then, people click on it, that's what comes up there, subscribe, that's how you get more subscribers. I've got 7,000 subscribers to my channel. But what I do is I put it in as a footer to my emails. So on my emails, you can see there's subscribe to our YouTube channel. And all I do is I hyperlink that. Can you see there it is, youtube.com/sales tips. By the way, everybody, please go and subscribe to Sales Tips. And there it is, the $confirmation=1. So that's a thing very, very few people know about that. This is another resource I use because I like to do a lot of research. Before I make a video, I want to find out what's trending, what are the keywords I have to use. And I think this one, I pay about $100 a year for this. This is called TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy. If we go over here to TubeBuddy, that's what it looks like. But every time, so I was going to make a video on LinkedIn. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to search for videos on LinkedIn that are pretty new. I want them in 2020. I don't want something that's 5 years old. How to generate leads on LinkedIn. So that guy must have some really good tags over there. I want to go and read the description. But what TubeBuddy does, can you see what it puts in? It analyzes everything about that video on the right-hand side here for me. 32,000 views, 157 comments. But here's what I'm looking for. These are all of the tags that YouTube fell in love with. And that's why they've got him up there with so many views. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go copy to clipboard. Then I'm going to go into my video, and any of your videos that you have, there's a couple of things you've got to do. In the top over here, you've got to put that key phrase. So remember, mine is sales technology speaker. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in new music competition. I'm going to do a space. And then just above your Windows key is that little straight up thing. It's called a pipe. What that says to Google is, hey, Google, there's one phrase. Here's another phrase that you're going to have to do. We'll call it sales technology speaker. And maybe I want a third phrase, a little pipe. And my third phrase will be Frank Furness. Think about keywords. All of those keywords go into the title. They would go into the description. I'm just going to copy them and I'm going to paste them into the description. And here's the big thing. We now go down to tags. So here's all of the tags over here. What am I going to do? I'm going to go back to this guy over here. Where was he? Here. Where I've copied all of those. Can you remember? Copy to the clipboard. I now go back to my video and I just hit paste and I've got all of those tags in there. Obviously, I'm not going to paste them in there. That's one of me playing drums. It's got nothing to do with LinkedIn. One of the last things I want to show you that we've also got to do on all of our videos, because the time, I can't believe where the time has gone. It's just gone crazy. On every one of your videos, at the end of your video, YouTube puts in related videos. I hate that. It'll decide, it'll put in my competitions videos, it'll put in other people's videos that have got nothing to do with mine. So I do two things. At the end of every video, I leave about 10 seconds of black space, which tells somebody, listen, this video is finished. Let's click out of there. I want them to click out before YouTube starts advertising. But the second thing, as they come into the end of my video, I want to say to them, hey, click here to subscribe to my channel. Oh, and hey, by the way, here's another video of me playing guitar. Click here. So what I want to do is keep them within my channel. So like with my whiskey tasting, I finish one whiskey. At the end of it, they click, they'll go and watch another whiskey, and they can stay there for an hour watching me drinking my whiskeys. I don't want them to escape. And the way that we do that here is if we go into our videos, if you look on the right-hand side, there's a little thing that says end screen. So if you click onto end screen, this brings up a whole lot of different end screens here. So I'm just going to say, let's say I want that one there. And it's going to say, first thing it's going to say, subscribe. Can you see there? So as the video gets to the end, people click on that, it'll subscribe them. But I want them to go and see one of my other videos. YouTube brings up best for viewer. Don't do that. You go and you choose one of your other videos. So I'll go and I'll click in there and I'll find another video that is related to that. So now I can go in, I can find any video. If I just click onto this here, you'll see it'll pull up a list of my videos here. And I might want another musical one, or I might want one of my travel ones, or maybe I want to take them into the single malt. I'll just click into that. I click save. Now when they get to the end of the video of me playing, you'll see there it'll say to them, go and watch Frank's single malt. Let's see over here. It goes towards the end of the video. But please go on every video, now add and end screen. So our time is, our time is getting so, I can't believe how much time we've had. I just want to show you something that I've put together for all of you, by the way. That's my product that I've got there, video and YouTube marketing.com. Please go and take a look at it. And basically, I've got a package there. It's got 75 videos. It's got 2 ebooks. But here's the important thing. It's got over $1,000 in resources, which are TV backgrounds, blurred backgrounds, moving backgrounds, copyright-free videos, copyright-free audio. So that's $1,000 in resources over there. It's also got my 17-point strategy for creating videos, how to use video for SEO, how I use video email, how to get video testimonials, which we're going to finish with in a second or two. So you can see there's tons of stuff in it there. It's normally $247, but for all of you coming on today, a special offer, half price. So if you just go into video and YouTube marketing.com, you'd go in over there, one-off investment, purchase offer, just put in 50 off, and straight away it'll come down to $123, which I don't know, about 100 euros or 100 pounds or whatever. And you've got $1,000. If you just buy it for the extra resources, nothing else, it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to put that into the chat box for you as well. Let me just stop sharing here. Just go out of that. Did you guys see that? Was I sharing there?
Yeah. Oh, good.
Seen all of that? Did you see that? Any questions at this stage?
Okay, so Frank, there was just 2 questions. One was Boon. Was it boon.com or boom.com?
B-O-O-N. Boon. B-O-O-N. Let's see if I can find it. Boom.tv.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, one of the guys answered that correctly then. And there's another question then was from the same gentleman. When we were referring back to the videos, you know, when you were taking some of the videos there, do these say how many times that they've been used? So in other words, if you're going to download one of the videos, does it tell you how many times someone else has used it?
I'm not too sure what the question there is. Do you want to know how many times somebody has downloaded my video on YouTube?
It's a bit like when you download an image off one of the sites, you know, the way it'll tell you that somebody has already downloaded 100 times or 50 times. Exclusivity with it, or is it a case of you'll know how many people have already bought it or downloaded it?
On which site is that one again, Barry?
That was relating back to when you were talking about some of the videos when I think it was, I can't remember, it's gone back a while there. It was...
Barry, we need to, can we move that to the second part? Because we'll need to start the other event shortly.
Okay.
So
let me
can we do the final part today on how you get a good testimonial?
Yeah.
And how to make a video with your customers.
Yes, yeah, let me come to that there. By the way, just take a look at that there. If anyone's got any questions, just drop me an email afterwards, frank@frankfurnace.com. And remember again, video and YouTube marketing 50 off for you to get 50% off it. So video testimonials are made up of 3 things, and you're going to be doing this afterwards. The first 20 seconds is the credibility builder, who you are and what you do. Hi, my name is John Dean. I'm the CEO of XYZ. We help companies too. So that's the first part, because you always need that credibility builder. The next minute or so is where they talk about you and your business. But what you don't want is for them to say, I've been working with John, he's fantastic, he's amazing. Rather ask them to focus on outcomes. By using John, we've increased our output by 22%. We've got so much more retention. That's the second part. And the third part again is who they are and what they do. And I'm going to give you an example here just to finish off the session. Take a look at this guy and how he follows that. The first part is who he is and what he does. He then talks about me, and he finishes again with what he does. Let's just go in here.
Hi, my name is Jerry Mossing, and I head up the marketing team at Fiduciary Group here in Gibraltar, providing financial services to both private clients and businesses worldwide. I've now attended 2 of Frank's workshops and have no issue recommending Frank if what you want is to learn how best to utilize social media to improve your opportunities and get your message out there. Frank has the ability to talk to you at your level of understanding, explaining clearly what you need to do and how best to do it. I'm now looking forward to implementing these ideas, and I'm doing so confident in the knowledge that I have the know-how. This is Jerry Mossy saying, thanks, Frank, for all your advice.
So could you see there how he actually did that, who he was, what he does, who he works for? Second part was the testimonial. The third part was who he was. And when we come back now, we're going to have a competition. I'm going to judge the best video testimonial. You're going to get that $47 package, which is absolutely awesome. And for all of you staying, whoever stays right to the end, I'm just going to choose one more random person that I'm also going to give an extra prize to. I love giving prizes away. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. If you've got any questions, put them into the chat box there. Also remember, frank@frankfurness.com. And during the break, I'm also going to go and get the link that I put into the chat box where you can get the free 143-page book with all of the resources. So back over to the team of Manoj and Barry, the Barry Manoj team.
Well, thank you very much, Frank. That was super. Guys, I want to just put a couple of poll questions and get your feedback, and then we'll wrap up and we'll meet you at the second thing. Barry, if you just put the link and I'll just pop the polls up there. Would you mind just filling this poll if you wouldn't mind? Okay, we'll give it 5 more seconds. So if you wouldn't mind just filling that in very quickly. Okay, I'm going to end the poll now. And next, I'd just like to do one other thing, which is, how can I put it? Get everybody just to put their hands up to thank Frank very much.
Can't see anyone.
Yeah.
Well, you got 12. You got a good feedback there.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So 2 quick questions. How many of you would like to have a live feedback and do a little thing on Frank or the event and make a little live testimonial on the web? Obviously, you'll have to show your face and have your camera switched on and your mic, and we'll do one for live. How does that sound, guys? Can you put your hands up to give us a view? There you go. We're getting some very positive feedback. So it looks like you're going to have a tough judging session, Frank.
That's good. That's
all right.
good. So remember how to do
guys,
it.
Go and take a comfort break. Has everyone got the link? Can you just confirm that you've got the link there?
And also, Manoj, I've just put in the link there for the free book there, Productivity Center video book, and also the course, Video and YouTube Marketing. There's the 2 links there.
All right. Okay, guys. So we will see you in about 5-10 minutes on the new link, which will be a group session and live thing. Barry, you're going to manage the sequence of the people, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you guys shortly.